cosmos. Angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides, ascended masters, archangels, galactic federation, council of light, elementals, fae, Mary Magdalene. Beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good. And all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? Year of the Snake is heavily transformative for you, while entities, judgment right there. While entities, ooh, well, these entities are the Star. Snatching up and collecting every individual whose plot against you failed. The Star being the first card out. You healed and are protected. Your soul star is safe. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? Happy Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake, 2025, 9. We got 9 of staves out here. Endings and new beginnings. This cycle needed to end, but when the cycle ended, it ended everything for individuals that had been attempting to harness the light energy within you and others to obtain a position of prosperity, power, and recognition. We got another 9 out here. 9 of Pentacles, which led to your new beginning. Everything that these individuals attempted to take from you or use your energy for has been adhered to your experience. And all those who have fallen before you due to what these individuals have done. It's 10 of Swords. The betrayal of this karmic familial unit led to your wish fulfillment. Or should I say, it led to you having their wish fulfillment. And I apologize for starting the live over so many times, you guys. This energy is just so ugly. And y'all know, I'm all about high vibrations. Like keeping your vibration high, steering away from any individual that has been corrupted, to keep your, to stay in alignment with your highest vibrational timeline. And this darkness that I was picking up on really took me aback for a second. Like what individuals were willing to do, 10 of Swords, to have a certain life, appalling, disgusting. Like judgment immediately. And these are multiple individuals that are realizing they sacrificed themselves and are now bound to this entity that's eating through their entire life. While you're being blessed. Exactly. They sold out to this being. And if this is a karmic familial unit, they've been doing this for a very long time. They had been working alongside these entities, feeling as though they had control over them. Feeling as though these entities would continually do their bidding. The thing here is these entities, these beings within this karmic lineage, you shattered through. Every binding, every chain that these principalities, these entities were meant to have over you, you shattered through. Which put these individuals in a compromising position because it was all lights. The deal was, and this was a bad deal these individuals made. I don't like the feeling I'm getting. Horror, hauntings, just despair, terror, chaos. It really is a spiritual warfare out there. And I will tell you right now, you defeated the legion of these entities directed your way, not just by this karmic familial unit, but by what the Spirit said, that's the truth. By what this ex, or your exes, or these weird dark witches, dark warlocks were directing towards you. God's army has activated. Indeed it has. You are God's sacred, strongest sergeant. And you're leading the revolution, the divine revolution. Because nothing was able to sink its claws into you. Nothing was able to control you. These energies are, the reason why they're so desperate is because of, if these energies are unable to get you, everything comes crashing down on them from everybody they did this to. So if this is a karmic familial unit, you already know there were individuals within this lineage that were affected by this, that were taken out by this, that succumbed to this. You were the one that made it out. You were the one that escaped this weird cult. Because that's what they're giving me. They're giving me a cult. They were all bonded together against every individual that showed they had light to them. All of these individuals are dark. And even individuals that were siding with these individuals oppressed by this magic. Because of their greed. Guilty by association. And for some of you, you're if this is your ex, They really thought they were going to get some type of come up off your downfall. Like when you were going through what appeared to be your rock bottom, these individuals were living their life. And the more that you would come up, the more these individuals would start to experience. This is why so many individuals attempted to keep you in a low vibration, because it would keep you bound and it would keep the deal elongated. It would keep the deal going. Like, you were not supposed to make it out of this deal. You were supposed to be what was offered up due to this deal. And this deal has backfired upon. They are now the offering. They are now the sacrifice. And if these are elite individuals that were worshiping principalities, specifically the principalities of greed, or the entity that you make offerings to that's supposed to bring you fame, I believe his name is Phoenix. You may want to do some, not Phoenix, Phoenix. I recently found out about that. Well, not recently. I found out about that entity a few months back because they kept showing me a phoenix. And I Googled and I was like, okay, what is a phoenix demon? And Phoenix popped up, and he's the demon of fame. So these individuals, whether they are elite, karmic familial members, or an ex, they were making offerings to an entity in order to obtain a divine partnership, in order to obtain wealth and stability and fortune, in order to obtain fame. And they are now bound to this entity, while you're receiving everything they tried to offer you up for. This is why you're receiving things you didn't ask for. God knows you're the right soul for this position, and God knows that you deserve what these energies were trying to take from you or use your energy for. If these are elites, you're being moved into an elite position because it's a transfer. Like I said, this is a deal gone wrong, or multiple deals, multiple bounties on your heads that have been placed on these individuals that were unable to do the work to put you in this position. This entire group. This is why I had to start the live. This energy is so ugly. Like, so dark. Like, what these individuals are going through should be in a fucking horror movie. They should make movies off of what these individuals are experiencing. Or maybe they have. Maybe there are representations out there of what happens when you play with demonic shit you don't understand and can't control. Another 9. Heartbroken, anxiety-ridden, and struggling to sleep because of the wisdom you have gained about what individuals' exposure are going through and what they've signed themselves up for. Some of you, yes, with jealousy and envy, that is another principality. Somebody here heavily, and a lot of individuals envied you, but there is, I'm glad you brought that up. Somebody in particular that knew that you were fated to connect to somebody that has also been directing you energy that is blowing up in their face because they have gotten away with it. This crispy Princess of Pentacles, this crispy burnt duck over here that wanted to stay in a certain dynamic in order to continually obtain from this dynamic and be provided for in this dynamic is heartbroken because this individual does not want the smoke. Whoever this individual is that's meant to connect to you, they're holding on to you. While this individual, this temptation, this succubus, this incubus, this Jezebel is holding on to them, or at least trying to. While you keep walking away from what they have directed towards you. We got 6-6 here, thinking they were going to get a victory with going overseas. So this was a lot. This was a lot these people did in order to reap the benefit of what these entities had promised them, or what they felt like they would get from making offerings to these entities, only to come up against you, this beautiful, ethereal, divine angel who has dominion over all realms. Like, your spiritual rank is not something to be fucked with. This is why these entities are like, you know, well, a deal's a deal. I gotta take somebody. I'm gonna take this entire lineage. Since I couldn't get that one light, since I couldn't get that one goddess, since I couldn't get that one god energy, it's all of y'all. All of you for that one. And everything that these beings had made these deals for, you're receiving. That's what they didn't see coming. You're receiving the end of the deal. While it's an ending for them, it's an additive to your new beginning. Communication, Princess of Staves. Somebody told this individual, whether it's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or somebody impulsive and reckless and immature and childish, that they don't want to be with them anymore, that they love somebody else. Somebody here was desperate and frantic because their binding was breaking off somebody that's meant to be connected to you. And you're receiving the exchange of what this energy was attempting, the deal. Damn. Some of you are receiving this person because it was a part of the deal this person made. That they were going to receive the love of this person. And this person is meant to be connected to you. And with them outwardly speaking that they have affections towards you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, this individual knows there's been a backfire. And this is not just one. The binding that has been broken off this person is backfiring onto this individual, where they're now becoming obsessive over this individual who has eyes for you. There's a soul contract that has been made to where this demonic deal has been bound to this individual, where they're going to forever love this person. They're going to forever love the individual that is moving away from them. And that is their karma. They are losing their platform. They are losing their prosperity. They're losing their status. And this is being given to you, as well as whoever they were with, because of the deal they made. They're thinking about this because this individual made a deal to try and retrieve your fertility, your growth, your, love spell rebound. Exactly. Not just a love spell. This individual wanted you gone. They wanted to take everything from you and wanted you gone in the same way that these individuals had attempted to orchestrate that bound them to this entity. This person is bound to multiple entities and I was going to say attempting to harness them, but they said, I just heard incubation. An incubation that has been birthed. This individual is housing multiple entities that have now been birthed into their experience. This person, they're living, all of these individuals are living their worst nightmare. Their worst fear has come to life. Their hell is their fear manifesting into their reality. While you're getting wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, your dreams are coming true. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, strength and a new beginning. Coming out with Prince of Staves. A whole karmic familial unit that was in it for what's adhered to your energy and was willing to attempt to take it by force is now living their worst nightmare. Confused at how this moon hoobly joobly backfired. This is why I needed to cleanse and meditate on this. Because these individuals are literally, for some of them, being eaten from the inside out. They're having supernatural sicknesses that cannot be explained. Some of these individuals have planned or are planning for a funeral because of how sick somebody is, or somebody just recently passed away. And I'm hearing, and the final destination, they know that they're next. And y'all know how I like to keep things high vibrational. But if you hear about these individuals going down, their ship is sinking, you hear about things happening to these individuals, I can't make this shit up. Judgment is what I just saw for attempting to put you in this position, making moves to make you sick. This is so bad. This was such a bad deal. Because I don't think any of these individuals really knew what they were getting into. I don't think they knew, they didn't read the clause of this deal. That if they were unable to take you, if they were unable to offer you up, it would be them. They would lose everything. And it's like these entities are playing with these individuals. Like their life is hell before they go to hell. These individuals can't get out of legal issues. They can't call back relationships. They're losing houses like that. They're living their worst nightmare. The things that they were laughing at you experience has been intensified in their experience. While they were trying to keep you from being seen as this star and being loved by another individual or by individuals in this position. We got the Star and the Ace of Cups. You are meant to be recognized. And for some of you, if they attempted to sacrifice you for fame and fortune, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. They're watching you receive this fortune, but they're going to be, some of you, this is going to be playing out to where everybody sees it or everybody already knows about it. Infamous. We talked about that yesterday. Well, you're stepping into recognition, you're stepping into fame, you're stepping into victory. These individuals are stepping into infamy, hell, like not being able to show their face. Possibly these individuals were even doing some type of beauty magic on you or ugly spells on you, whether you are a man or a woman. And it's backfiring to where these individuals do not want to leave the house because of how they look and what's going on with their physical appearance. I'm seeing somebody was doing things towards you, and I'm seeing the side of their face fall. Like I heard cerebral palsy. Something happened to their face. Like a stroke. Like their face fell. So you may have had this happen to you, and it's because somebody wanted to permanently sabotage you, like permanently disfigure you, and this happened to them. This could be an Aquarius because the star is Aquarius energy with the temptation Jezebelian Aquarius. Something has happened that just came out of nowhere. Some individuals have also been diagnosed with cancer, and I don't wish that on anybody, but it's cancer from black magic. You may have had pets die from an unexplainable cancer. Like vets weren't able to figure out what type of cancer they had. That was black magic individuals were doing on you. That your fur babies were taking the hits for before you learned how to protect yourself and your fur babies. Somebody else's pets may have died because they just didn't care. They didn't care about the black magic backfiring on their pets. They were trying to get to you. Judgment. I just put this back in the deck. It came right back out. Judgment. Severe judgment with oppression because of this magic. This is the year of your wish fulfillment, and even more than you asked for. Like, I don't think any of us were really asking for love. We were open and receptive to it, but it's something we may have placed on the back burner. Like, when I'm supposed to be with my divine counterpart, I will be with them. And no, here it is. Like, your justice and the scales being balanced for what you have alchemized is a unconditionally loving dynamic. To be loved unconditionally, by all those who get the honor of experiencing your energy. We got justice here, Libra energy. So y'all, some of you could have a Libra that loves you. Some of you, the justice system adores you, or somebody in the justice system adores you. We're these individuals, because we do have justice and oppression. There are some individuals that could not get out of legal issues. They were attempting to sacrifice you, offer your energy up in order to have a miracle happen in their life to where they were able to get out of trouble. Or get out of some binding contract. 6 of Cups. Past life lover. 8 of Staves, communication. 7 of Pentacles, harvest and balance. Bank balance going up, but it's also about you being balanced and in alignment with your harvest, which part of your harvest is this unconditionally loving relationship, this past life lover, this individual that's meant to be connected to you, because of how many individuals were trying to use your energy to manifest a counterpart, to manifest fertility in their life. Like, in terms of conceiving a divine child. Somebody attempted to beat you to the punch to conceiving a divine child, thinking they had manipulated your energy to attract a divine partner or somebody that you used to have relations with. This individual that's holding on to you, Spirit said that's the truth. Somebody who is losing their motherfucking medulla, bitch, and losing their kids, if they have kids. No, this person definitely has children. Or it's a child they had with somebody that they felt like was your twin flame, that they felt like would give them this divine child before you. They were bamboozled. They felt like this divine child and divine dynamic would put you in a position to forfeit everything connected to your destiny to them. And when that tactic didn't work, they started conjuring. They started going to different practitioners. This is why this is so bad. Like, there's no saving these individuals. There's no saving their essence and their soul. Like, these individuals got to go down because of how they came up against a very sacred soul continuously. They never repented. These individuals didn't even believe in the Most High. They didn't even believe in the divine. They just felt like they were powerful and in control of these entities until they were not. Until these entities, like a wild animal, turned on them and started to devour everything in their life. Princess of Pentacles. What they paid for was deceptive and sneaky. It has been exposed. You already know this. You were ready for this. You were ready to take on the entities and the energies directed your way because you've already beat them. What's been revealed is your divine ranking. The fact that none of these individuals were able to affect you. They're looking at the spell work as though it wasn't strong enough, but these practitioners are like, this is the strongest shit that I have. Like, this should have worked by now. It may have taken you a little bit of time to address the entity and the energy and bind it and redirect it, but you figured it out. You overcame it, and you stood upon your divine dominion over this realm and your experience and your destiny. You called all your power back. These energies cannot mask themselves as any type of divine being. They can't mask themselves with energy that is not theirs in order to bypass this contract that they made. And again, you're getting the end of the deal that they paid. Look at this. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. These practitioners were telling these individuals, no, this is coming in. You're about to receive wish fulfillment from what you paid for, what you traveled for, only for them to receive heartbreak over the fact that you're still getting this new beginning after everything they had done and the secrets that you know that you're standing upon revealing. Man, all of this with you being gone was going to be brushed under the rug. All of this betrayal, all of the things these individuals did to others. Like, for those of you this message is for, you know that something was wrong. Something was wrong when it came to individuals in your lineage. Individuals that were extremely intuitive, that were extremely intelligent, that were successful, like they were starting businesses, they were doing well, and then all of a sudden they weren't. Or all of a sudden they were crazy and losing their mind. Or all of a sudden they were succumbing to some type of sickness or stroke, or like, you knew immediately this is not right. Like, you were just healthy. You were just doing well. You were just here and happy, and then all of a sudden you wanted to take your life. It's because of what these individuals thought they had control over and where they were directing it. All the gifted. Again with 9, wish fulfillment. This leads to 9, to 2025, year of the 9. This ending is your new beginning. So happy lunar new year. Happy year of the snake, massive transformation. Your life is changing based on what you have overcome and what has been adhered to your experience because of how individuals were unable to complete this contract, unable to complete this bounty. We got Princess of Swords out here with 8 of Pentacles. This Princess of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could also be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We got a Prince of Staves out here. These individuals were putting in work. As you know, this could be siblings. And watching to see if it would have an effect. Definitely could be siblings with the Prince out here. The Prince of Swords, Princess of Swords, Prince of Staves. These siblings could have a different father than you. They could have a different mother than you. Tell me what work were they doing and what? I heard a watch group. All of them came together. This was a watch group doing work. Or they're doing this currently and then trying to check up on you and see if it's working. The Star. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But some of you, these siblings know that you were chosen for fame and fortune. Know that you were chosen to be this star, to be recognized. They could be attempting to put in work on your platforms, but this is about stealing your soul star. Reach for the stars. Reach for the moon, you will fall amongst the stars. You reached for the moon, you took leaps of faith, and you fell amongst the stars. The entire ethers moves for you, but this is also you being recognized as an ethereal celebrity. Now again, it doesn't have to be for our fame for everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is about you being healed. You going through a massive transformation, sacrifice, deceptive sacrifice. Yeah, they came to see. They came to check up on their work to see if they were able to offer you up for this fame. Whatever is connected to your soul star, whatever is connected to your Akashic records, a lot of individuals wanted it. And I don't think you fully know everything in your Akashic records. I feel like these individuals also went to get divination, but they were, the practitioner or the divinator was reading on them. They were mirroring their own energy. Honestly, y'all, ignore the hoobly jooblies in the chat. Because it is a new moon tonight, so I know that they're out being a mess. So just ignore them. Know that the Agent Smiths are in the chat, and if they're coming through being a mess, this lets me know that these individuals are riled up. They don't like what I'm reading on, so I'm going to continue to read on it. We got 2 of staves. 8 of staves. 9 of... Another 9, bro! Communication about you still living your best life. You're unmoved. You are unmovable, unfazed, unstoppable. You're still moving up. You're still moving. Some of you, part of you living your best life is an expansive sacred environment. So some of you are going to be moving into your dream home. We got 10 of cups, 8 of cups. After walking away from this karmic familial unit and not looking back, not offering any of your energy to these individuals, you've seen a pickup. I'll tell you right now, another reason why I really needed to ground this energy is because all throughout the night, I won't even call them nightmares, but it was like visions of what individuals were going through where I was like, I don't like this, only for it to move into this energy, and now I know why. All of these individuals are being swallowed by this darkness, drowning in this darkness, where you are the light and you've made it out. Your light is being shown for all to see. And all that your light attracts is being placed within your reality. All that you are in alignment to. We got a King of Pentacles out here doing hoobly joobly. So yeah, there are some elite individuals that were betting on you or betting against you. Damn, this is a lot of... you know what? Judgment. It is going down. Basement. Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Jason? These entities. Judgment. This is exactly what you get when you play with things that you don't fully understand. Shit, these individuals may have thought they had specialized in some type of demonology, where you, coming up against these entities, had this wisdom downloaded on how to combat these entities. You completed out a cycle of elite entity manipulation, elite entity energetic manipulation, or individuals that perceive themselves as elite. And Spirit said that's the truth. A group of individuals who are seen as powerful, putting in their balance for a victory. Like bank balance. What is this? Oppression in a reverse, and you are not oppressed, you are not bound, you are not overrun with these entities to where you're experiencing paranoia or mass fear, depression, anxiety, loss. Like, you keep obtaining, you keep rising, you keep succeeding. So this is a lot of individuals that were like, let's call upon the strongest of entities that we know. And this was a bad idea. You specialize in spiritual warfare, where these individuals may have felt like they specialized in the occult knowledge. Again, like I keep getting demonology. You specialize in spiritual warfare. You specialize in intuition, intuitive downloads, divine connections. You specialize in God force. That's what this is. You specialize in God force. And there's nothing that can combat this divine being that you are, this divine ranking that you are standing in. These were some of the heaviest, 5 of Pentacles. These are some of, being left out in the cold. These are some of the heaviest hitting practitioners these individuals could have paid for in order to obtain a certain outcome, again, pertaining to this contract. So if these were elite individuals with a lot of money, like, don't be surprised when money picks up massively. When you receive an inheritance that individuals were trying to block. Like, you're receiving a lot of... 2 of Pentacles coming in. You're receiving a lot of wealth because of this transfer. And because of how these individuals failed. They did. They spent a lot of money. Because they thought they were going to receive back 1,000,000 times what they had invested in taking you down. In binding you. In mentally incapacitating you, and they just learned how protected you are. Somebody felt like you were gloating, like you were arrogant or cocky about your protection. Somebody was like, oh yeah, okay, sure. Or quite a few individuals that were like, watch this. Only to have this backfire and blow up in their face. Because they missed this opportunity. I can't make this shit up. This was like, oh yeah, you think you're hot shit? You think you're so protected? They tried it. And every being, it's been exposed, this judgment. Every being rose to meet these individuals and what they had directed. Each and one of these individuals they're living the worst life, the absolute worst life. They will never be, like, part of these individuals' karma is never being as accepted, loved, and recognized as you. Like, if this was an ex trying to sacrifice you for fame and fortune, or their weirdo family, or their weirdo friends, all of them get to watch you succeed. All of them get to watch you rise. Each and every one of these individuals get to watch you receive what they were trying to sacrifice you for while they're left out of it. You're moving forward. Some of you are going to be moving overseas. And these individuals are so spiteful. Not only are they going through towers, there are individuals that are fearful, that are afraid, but there are also individuals that are so vindictive and so spiteful at the fact that their karma is sitting here watching you win, watching you eat, and watching a table be sacrificed, watching a table be laid out right in front of them, a table they cannot touch, a table they cannot be a part of or sit at, a table where what's being laid out in front of you for you and those who are in alignment to you to feast, they have to watch. They attempted this sacrifice. It was supposed to be strong. And you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that was just not stopping. That was continuing to try and fight you and cause confusion and betray you in the background. All of this, like, I'm sorry I gotta get into this portion before we get into what comes. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not sorry. But I do apologize. Let me just say, this is not my favorite part of the energy that I've been picking up on. So, I do apologize for the heavier energy at the beginning. That's what I will say. Woo! Hold up, wait a minute. Clarification and relevancy. Hold on. Three of Swords. They're being left heartbroken. They're being left out in the cold. They're being left to continually experience this heartbreak with watching you receive offers, watching you receive love. Again, everything that they attempted to sacrifice you for, they've got to watch you have while they're being bound to this being that's running absolute fades in their reality. 10 of Pentacles, heartbroken over 10 of Pentacles. All the money they spent in order to obtain your fertility, went overseas to do so, and mentally entrap you, make you appear to be crazy, and everything that you're receiving, mental clarity, spiritual purification, it's giving white lotus energy, ascension, understanding, unconditional love, abundance, and the scales being balanced when it pertains to how your year is meant to transform, how you are meant to transform, how everything is due to change for you. And I will tell you, these individuals are attempting to access something during this new moon, but it's already backfiring. The intentions they had for you, somebody got a dream last night of how this was going to end. I just heard how it all ends. Now they're thinking about it. Now they're thinking, or how it all begins for you. How it all ends for them and how it all begins for you. It looks like Spirit gave these individuals a glimpse of what was going to happen. And it's you receiving unconditional love and an Ace of Pentacles, a massive offer, a massive transformation when it comes to your tax bracket, and how these individuals got to watch you or get to watch you connect with who you are meant to and step into this new passionate beginning with fortune. Queen of Swords just fell on my lap, which lets me know that it's like it's gonna fall right in your lap because I am Queen of Swords energy. I am a Gemini. So that lets me know, like, Spirit's indicating this is coming to you. You don't have to chase it. It's already done. Because of how these contracts backfired, because of how you alchemized this energy, you're receiving the end of the bargain. You're receiving what comes with this deal being fulfilled. You just didn't make it. I really don't like what I am seeing. I'm sorry, y'all. And listen, these are new eyelashes and I don't like them, but we're rolling with it. Okay, they were like $2. I can see why they were $2. But bear with me as I'm like lifting my eyelash so I'm not over here looking like Forrest Whitaker. All right? So don't mind me. I hope that made y'all laugh. Laughter is the best medicine and it raises the vibration. Let's get into, let me see some Ganesh. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. And know that the light in me acknowledges the light in you. It happened to you? Listen, I'm still gonna rock them. I just gotta figure out how to trim them to like fit my eyeball. Concentration. Sorry, that's focus energy. Inner knowing. Splendor. You know what you know and you've seen what you've seen. That's what this is giving me. You know what you know and you've seen what you've seen. You just didn't know how you were going to get to where you needed to go or get to where you were visualizing. And you didn't know how this was going to fully play out, but you knew that it was. You've seen what you've seen. You may have been having things come through in the dream state to where you're like, this is grand. Like, this is massive. Like, how is this going to play out in my life? How am I going to receive this? And you didn't get the answers. You just were given guided steps. This spiritual warfare, I won't say it was all entirely necessary because these were individuals that they forfeited everything connected to them in order to antagonize and engage with you. And it's been forfeited to you. But it's like without these individuals opposing you and making these certain deals, this wouldn't have ended in the way that it has with what has been adhered to your experience. It's like the divine tested these individuals and gave them a choice and then gave you a choice. You made the right choice. These individuals made the wrong one. So everything that they were attempting to make the wrong decision to obtain has only put its consequences, cause and effect, karmic law, where it has been accepted to be a part of your experience. It's in alignment to you. You're vibratorily aligned to whatever this is, and it's massive. Thank you. Who sent that? Thank you, Jennifer. Bliss! That's confirmation with bliss. This is going to bring you a lot of bliss. This is going to bring you a lot of happiness. This is going to bring you a lot more peace than you've had. Exactly. They were warned. The thing is these individuals didn't care. They only had one thing in mind. What would come with you not being here? What would come with being able to unbalance you or put you in a mentally unstable spot, place, mentality? What would come from taking from you, switching with you, swapping with you? And in order to, damn, courage. This is strength and fulfillment. And in order for this to play out, these individuals believe like they would switch this energy with you and then end you so that energy would end with you. And your soul energy would fulfill the need of these entities. You had the courage to combat these entities. These individuals may have been using mirror reflections that have been protected. Protection. That have been protected. These individuals can't look into your life or the fulfillment you're receiving. All they know is that it didn't play out. And they're afraid of what's to come next. Again, these individuals, they didn't read the fine print. And it's happening quickly. We got steadfast in prosperity, wealth transfer from individuals that were betting against you, that were placing a bounty upon your head. Exactly, you played yourself. But they didn't realize how badly they played themselves. That's why I'm like, trying to get to like the good part, the high vibrational part, but y'all, like, this is some dark shit these individuals were playing with. Dark shit. This is dark, demonic, evil energy. Ancient evil energy directed your way that you overcame. that you ate through and you alchemized. Thank you so much. Thank you, each and every one of you that has sown into me. Confirmation. Thank you, each and every one of you that has sown into me, and know that you are receiving it back in all the ways that God deems necessary for every expansive experience you've aligned to, and that has been adhered to the timeline you've moved into. Because this is a lot more than you ever anticipated, a lot more than you ever thought. You've gone through or are going through a massive rebirth with what is no longer a part of your experience, your life, your energy, your soul, your lineage. All of these karmic contracts have been removed. All of these karmic contracts have been lit up, burned, desecrated, void. Along with every deal these energies had made to continually keep a karmic contract with you in order to obtain off your energy what would put them in a prosperous position, a position of power, recognition. That would be an additive to their experience. Because there are some elites here that were placing a lot of money to drive you insane, to drive you crazy. High frequency powered weaponry like MK Ultra, shit like that. That these individuals are like, I'll bet money that they'll lose their mind. I'll bet money they'll be chaotic. I'll bet money that they'll start lashing out. They'll go crazy. I'll bet money that they'll be out here popping ass in the street or some shit. Like, these individuals were mocking your divinity. These individuals were mocking your faith. They were mocking everything that you had your eyes set on, your success. Exactly. It is definitely given slightly like Squid Games, Hunger Games, where these pompous, egotistical, prosperous, elite individuals were like, let's play a game. Like this was fucking Jigsaw. Like this was Saw. They were having fun with this shit too. Individuals were losing their mind. Individuals were being chaotic. Like, light workers were overcoming this energy, but we had to overcome it through first experiencing it. And with us experiencing this and resurrecting, like, this is what has caused so much fear, because with our resurrection, with us stepping further into our divinity, into our divine being, this has further shifted the world to where these individuals are unable to acclimate. So their attempts at bringing down the masses to a lower level timeline has been forfeited. It has been squandered because of how many lights have been awakened through what they were directing our way. They did. They thought we would give up. They thought that we would go crazy. They thought that we would be homeless in the streets. Like, this is not just a karmic familial unit and an ex and old friends or individuals that were close to you at one point were doing. These were elite individuals that were like, this light is too bright. We want that energy. We want that essence. But we also need to incapacitate them. We need to stop them. We need to ruin their reputation. We need to take them down. We need to total their shit. And you overcame this. They still to this motherfucking day trying this though. But it's not having the effect that they need it to. You're supposed to be in a state of fear and paranoia, and you're just not. Harmony, because you're balanced and understanding, because you saw this shit coming with enlightenment. Keep your foot on your enemy's necks, basically. Keep your foot on your enemy's necks. Keep transmuting this energy and calling in higher vibrational timelines. Calling in high vibrational additives. Like I said, each and every one of these individuals, elite or not, are your sacrifice. They sacrificed themselves to give you what would move you to the next level, basically. If they were unable to take you out, if they were unable to drive you insane, if they were unable to institutionalize you or imprison you, they failed. That contract, that bounty has fallen upon their own head. Personal transformation, we got transformation twice, where your life is transforming based off of what has been adhered to your energy and experience due to these deals, these bargains backfiring. With you following guidance to purify your energy. I just heard eat the rich. Eat the rich. Individuals abusing their power and prosperity in order to play some weird type of game. And we're not playing it. We're not playing it the way that they wanted us to. And now they're watching one by one. Karmic familial members, your exes, individuals that came up against you, practitioners are being snatched. They just showed me drag me to hell. They're watching individuals live through hell and experience hell before they're dragged there. Before they're dragged to their own personalized purgatory. So there are elite individuals that know that they're next. And they know that you can see. They shouldn't have come up against you. I'm also hearing Mardi Gras. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that might resonate with somebody. They're showing me masks as well. Some type of masked ritual. Right as I said masked ritual, I flipped this over. Spiritual practice with wholeness. You've gained new gifts. They're being enhanced and amplified as we speak. Because these were practitioners that were told not to do this, and they did this anyway. They called on the New Orleans entity. What? Why does that resonate? Why did that gave me goosebumps? They definitely called upon something. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear about something going down in New Orleans. Something happening over there. Even more so than it already has. With wholeness here in spiritual practice, you have had these gifts adhered to your spirit. Some of these practitioners are, whoa, oh, wait a second. Hold up, wait a minute. Some of these practitioners are master illusionists. It's giving Sandman energy a little bit. Like they're able to do work over somebody to where what they want this individual to experience or see, they will. Somebody had the ability to put you in a state of paranoia, or so they thought, with what you were supposed to see. I'm trying to explain this gift. The way that it's been adhered to your spirit is what you are visualizing is manifesting very quickly. Where these individuals' gifts that have been adhered to you, their gifts was to direct energy at somebody and have them see something crazy. Have them see things repeatedly to where they were feeling haunted. They were feeling like dark shit around. They were seeing dark shit around. It's like trying to take over somebody's sight so that they see what they need them to see to drive them to insanity. So this could be some type of voodoo practitioner that specializes in driving people insane. That specializes in affecting people's mental health. And you transmuted this gift that had been taken from this individual. It was given to you. Generosity, it was given to you. Whatever individual was doing mirror work in order to shift something into your reality, this gift has been adhered to you and alchemized through your light body in a way where the things that you were seeing, your intuition has been fine-tuned, enhanced. Your third eye, crystal clear, clarity, clear. But it's also about the things that you visualize, the things that you see, manifest. Because this individual's gift is the things that they see was supposed to manifest in your reality, the things they wanted you to see. That is so great. Yeah, look, surrender. The things they wanted you to see that would put you in a state of surrender. That would make you give up, that would make you lose it. It would make you break. That's what this surrender is. Somebody needed you to break with what they were trying to cultivate in your reality. And your gift, you stole their gift. I won't say you stole, it was given to you. But they feel like you stole it. Yeah, there's talk amongst this group of practitioners because of what's been happening. Drive and clear your energy. There are practitioners taking trips to other practitioners to get something off of them. Because they don't have their gifts. So you got practitioners or individuals driving to places to get something off of them. It's like to cut something out of them. But there's no saving these individuals. The reason this is relevant, divine support with prioritize. The reason this is relevant is because where these individuals are going and what they're asking for is leading other practitioners to look into you. At why there's this strong ass entity attached to this other individual they can't get off. Because it seems like if they try to get these entities off this practitioner, they will pass away. That's how strong this being is. And you and your divine team with divine support prioritize getting this off of you. This could be some type of jinn, some type of, I heard dark oni for some. This could be some type of voodoo, whatever this is. This was supposed to, like I said, they specialize in this shit. Driving you insane, having your life blow up, having you lose everything, having you be extremely sick for no reason continuously. And this is blown back so bad. Like, nobody is accepting payments from anybody pertaining to you because of what is going on with these high-ranking practitioners. You even have elites that are going to individuals asking for work to be done, and these practitioners are going, no. No. Looking at this person's energy, I don't want the smoke. I don't want to have happen to me what I see happening to you. Exactly. They fucked around and found out. Real bad. Real bad. Whatever you've been doing to redirect this energy, it's working. Keep doing it. If you've been doing like return to senders, if you've been Psalms 109, Psalms 91, whatever you have been doing, keep doing it. It's working. Because I don't know what type of absolute maniac would be directing me energy right now. Because not only have I read my Psalms 109 and Psalms 91, but I also have a return to sender candle and a obstacle breaker candle going. That's bulldozing through anything that's meant to be put in my way. It's also supposed to be high vibes, so it's bringing in the good vibes. I needed that candle because this was some dark energy. But I prayed over them. I have them going on my ancestor altar right now. And I know that any energy that's being directed my way is being returned immediately. Because I'm not doing it. It's not just a return to sender candle though. It is a call back your power candle. So yes, essential oils do help. You can use like frankincense and myrrh. You can use dragon's blood. You can use charcoal and teak. You can use Palo Santo. But whatever, bro, I can't make this shit up. I get excited. I'm sorry. I can't make, whatever you are doing, keep doing it. Protection, it is working with joy. And protect your peace, protect your joy. But whatever you are doing, because not only I'm sorry it made you jump, but I get excited when the divine verifies. Because not only do I pray every night, and I affirm like my gratitude for everything that the divine has already brought me, but I also have my return to sender, call my power back candle going, and the good vibes and obstacle breaker candle going. So that was just such confirmation, collective protection. But it's just like cleansing out your space, knowing when the energy feels off, and redirecting, not the energy, but the intention. We're not playing ping pong with the energy, but they can have the intention and seal it in their reality. It is bound to these individuals because they are the origin of this conjure. Childlike expression. Tell me about this childlike and openness with promise of the future. A promise had been made to you by the Most High. It is being fulfilled, but far more than you anticipated, with childlike expression. This is giving your inner child everything they need to thrive in the way that these individuals attempted to strip you from in your youth. So this has been happening for some of you, if not all of you, since you were little. This binding, this siphoning, this harvesting, this sacrifice. Every few years, these energies would offer you up, and something negative would... Why does that resonate? Something negative would happen to you after this sacrifice. While other individuals would start to receive, other individuals would start to obtain relationships, houses, cars, scholarships. It's like you weren't getting anywhere. You're like, what the fuck is going, like, am I just unlucky? What is this? Now you know. Now you know that since you were little, you're receiving back everything these individuals offered your energy up when you were little. Everything. Every way that you had to grow up quickly because of what was happening to you, and how you had to, it's like, I don't want to say it like this, but adapt to the abuse that you weren't fully consciously aware of experiencing. Because this is not just physical abuse. This is not just mental abuse. This is not just like, I'm sorry, I gotta say it like this, intimate abuse for some. This was heavy spiritual abuse. You're getting back everything that you missed out on, or that was stripped from you when you were little. It's a part of, it's your it's achievement. It's your promise. It is the promise of the future with the level that you have reached. Some of you, like, I'm sorry, I gotta say it like this, but some of you, I can't even say some of you, some of us held on to a lot of intimate trauma that was keeping us from fully crystallizing our womb space, or crystallizing, if you are a physical male, your seed. And it took you releasing the trauma these individuals were attempting to use against you with what happened in your youth, in order to really ascend beyond this principality, Asmodeus. And I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus and bind it in the blood of Jesus and return it to its origin. Some of you, this being was adhered to you by individuals who already had this being attached to them and that was working with this being. What, like, for some of you, this principalities was connected to you very, very young, by an individual that took advantage of you. And it was supposed to continually put you in a position to attract flings, one-night stands, karmic partners. It was supposed to put you in a position to never be able to find love, so that other individuals could harness your energy through this being to obtain relationships. But these relationships went sour. These relationships either ended very messy, very chaotic, or these relationships were abusive. They were never able to fully manifest a divine partner. And if they were able to manifest somebody with a lot of light, that individual didn't stay around for long. So I apologize for bringing that up to those of you that where that subject may be a bit more touchy. But you need to know that what these individuals did to you in your youth, or what individuals attempted to attach to you through some type of demonic conception. Some of you may have physically conceived, but I'm seeing like somebody implant something in your womb, or somebody attach something to your golden god rod, so that you would never be able to break through that binding, where they could continually manipulate your energy and you would continually attract lower vibrational partners and situations. And you wouldn't have a creative spark. You would lack in a lot of areas, and you would succumb to that lack. So in every way that these individuals tried to shackle you, tried to harvest from you, or did harvest from you, and strip from you, you're receiving it back. You're going to be able to touch this, and you've healed. This is also about a healthy, healing relationship that's been adhered to your experience. And yes, judgment immediately. Another reason why these individuals are panicking is because this is multiple entities eating through their shit at once. This is why, like, if you look through the principalities, that's each and every experience these individuals are harvesting. Are having from attempting to harvest you, harvest from you, steal from you, sacrifice you, attach this entity or these entities to you, or multiple. They're now being, they were determined to attach these energetic movement, to attach these entities to you, but you were too high vibrational. You were too powerful. So it went right back to where it belonged, only to bring you blessings on the other side and new beginnings. I can't make this shit. Y'all saw that, how that just rolled? You're receiving everything that is due to you. This is how this contract blew up. If this is a karmic familial unit, this unit has been doing this to you since you were young. And now they've got to pay for the fact that you were not, I gotta say it like this, that you were not, how do I put this? That you were not taken off this earth. That they were unable to lick you. Like, LLIK, flip it. Okay? Flip it. We got Splendor. Because with you not being here, this would have played out in a way where all of their dirt, all of their demons would have been brushed under the rug and placed back into the closet. And they would have obtained off your energy what they were able to obtain, if not more, from the other individuals that had succumbed to this. If this is an ex, this individual is going to have to watch you succeed. They're going to have to watch you live your best life while they live the life that they laughed at you. They laughed at you for living. Like they thought that you were going to live this way. There's an ex that was like, yeah, they're gonna live a shitty life. Nobody's ever gonna know them. They're gonna be married to somebody they fucking hate or that fucking hates them. Like, their life is just gonna be shit and they're gonna be working a dead-end job. Yeah, this person spoke that shit over themselves. Now they get to watch you rise to success and be unconditionally loved while they're living what they laughed at the thought of you living. They laughed at that shit and now they gotta live that shit. If these are elites, their whole empire is crumbling. While your empire is rising, you are multiple streams of income. Like, things are gonna be even more successful than you had anticipated because of how many successful individuals and established individuals came to sabotage you. It's all up from here, baby. They can try if they want to. Childlike expression. Like I said, you are, what is this? Embrace. You are getting ready to touch even more money than you ever. With this embrace and childlike expression, this is more money than you've ever seen. I feel like you're going to be slightly overwhelmed, but like excited, because you're going to look at this and go, like, your inner child is going to go, holy shit. Like, whatever this is, it's more than you have ever seen. It's more than you. I told you, I can't make this shit up. Generosity, this is more. I'm done. I can't make this shit up. Generosity, as soon as I'm talking about this is more than you have ever seen, yeah, you're going to be able to be real generous. You're going to be able to make massive changes in this realm because of what is in your experience. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, because of what has cultivated in your experience. What you've alchemized and cultivated in your energy, that is now part of your experience. Welcome to the year of transformation, harmonization, where everything, this is beautiful, where everything that's meant to be a part of your experience is coming through. Your entire life is transforming based on the energy that you hold, the energy you emanate, and the alignment that you have been in, and how many individuals have failed at completing this contract. All of it gets handed to you. There was a time frame. They did not complete this. This could be by your 32nd birthday, like that, or like the Lunar New Year, like whatever this time frame was. This was what the end. It could have been 10 years. They could have been doing this every 10 years, and that this is the 10th year for you. Every 10 years, they were meant to offer up your energy. Every 10 years, they were meant to do something to you, to tower you, to put you in a certain compromising position. And they weren't able to this year. It was like and we're still in January. So it's like something needed to be completed before this Lunar New Year. The official New Year. The official year of the snake. This is why we keep seeing transformation, because, yep, you've stayed in a purified state of existing to where your fulfillment is aligned. Your fulfillment you're about to accept. Your fulfillment you're in perfect alignment to it. And everything these individuals were unable to fulfill they weren't able to tower you. You're still big chilling. Open and receptive. I do have reflection at the bottom of the deck. Be open to receiving what has been reflected into your experience. Things are changing in the same way that you have changed. We got determination and divine support. Divine and power. This is about your determination paying off. Your determination to continually overcome and advance. And now the divine is supporting what comes next. The divine is supporting this success, this recognition, positive outlook. I heard what has been fated for you. What has been fated for you? Inner knowing. All right, ending message, Spirit. Be candid, but it wanted to come out in reverse. Normally that's sit down and be humble. This is like move in silence. But Spirit's saying, no. What do we have? We have prosperity right there, protection and surrender. Spirit is saying, with protection right there, this is about you not being candid about your protection. Or should I say, they said not you, the divine. The divine support here, not being candid about your protection, which means everybody gets to see this. Spirit is not moving in silence. And I just shuffled the deck and prosperity came back out. Spirit's about to show these individuals what happens when they go against God, when they go up against you, this divine being, when they go up against the divine support that you have, that we have. You're about to be blessed in front of everybody. While these individuals clear your energy, what these individuals are going through, it's going to speak for themselves. Exactly. Big steppers. You're receiving a blessing that other individuals cannot stop, because it's basically the divine showing off. Going, this is how protected my baby is. This is how exactly chosen my child is. So people are going to see what happens to them, and people are going to see what happens to you. But this you already know. And let it be so. Whatever you're doing is working. Stay open to receiving what the divine has for you. A positive outlook and prosperity. Stay positive about this massive shift in your finances. It's yours and it's here. Again, Sami Shuffle, openness. Stay open and receiving what comes with you visualizing, as well as the prosperity that you are meant to obtain, that you are meant to have, that no individual can take, whether it's energetically or physically. It's yours. It is being called back to you. And again, with these contracts being completed out with the ops, like opposition being the sacrifice, it's not going to them if they're the sacrifice. They sacrifice themselves. They're not about to get fame and fortune off of sacrificing themselves. They don't get that. You get it. Whatever this is they were trying to sacrifice you for, or whatever they were attempting to do and push into your reality, you are obtaining. Because you're the one that came out on top of these contracts, while they are bound to these entities as the fulfillment to these entities who were unable to get you. And that's a happily ever after right there, if I ever did see one. Anyways, all right, you guys, I will be over on, damn, it's already like 5. Actually, it's 4:48, which is 2 8s. 88 adds up to 7, which is an angel, like angels are all around you, but 88, infinite abundance. Be open and receptive to receiving prosperity in any way, shape, and form it comes through for you. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna leave it right there because I think that's a beautiful place to leave it. Before I go over to TikTok, I am gonna go ground, because I don't know if the energy over there is gonna be as creepy crawly as the energy was over here. Because we didn't even get into what these energies unleashed on themselves. Just know that there are dark portals these individuals cannot close by themselves. And you're not coming to save them. You're not meant to. Whatever is coming through these dark portals is drowning these beings, these people. They got to face the consequences of their actions, while you get to reap your harvest from all of the hard work that you put in and the alignment you've maintained, as well as you being of service to humanity. It is your time to receive in the way that you have given. But anyways, you guys, I really need to trim these eyelashes. I'm gonna trim them tomorrow, okay? Just bear with me. I'm trying new shit. I am trying some new stuff, some new ways of doing my makeup, and I don't like the way that it looks today, so we gonna try something new tomorrow. Anyways, just letting you guys know, you're gonna see like a lot of like me trying new stuff out. Because, I don't know, I want to switch it up sometimes. I'm a Gemini. And if you're feeling guided to switch some things up, if you're being guided to, like, make space for new things, then do it. Show your art. Express your soul. It's what you came here to do. But anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I honor you so very much. And happy Lunar New Year. Year of the Snake. Massive transformation. And needless to say, through this rebirth, you've been put in a position to where your life has shifted drastically, and is about to shift even more than you anticipated, due to everything being moved into your reality and everything that you were aligned to. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you, and I will see you again, if not over on TikTok in like 20-30 minutes, then again over here. I might take tomorrow off because I'm like booked and busy. Like, I have quite a few appointments, so I will let you guys know. I might not be able to come live tomorrow just because I have quite a few appointments set up. So I will make a post and let you know. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you day after tomorrow. So until then, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self. before you ever check a motherfucker with grace. And like XXXTentacion would say, hey, if anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over, but not with your car. Vroom, vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. So, until I see you guys next, I love you, I appreciate you, I honor you. And remember, you are, and drink your fucking water. And remember, you are a powerful, unconditionally loved and loving child of God. Stand in your divine authority and state your divine dominion over any energy that's directed your way. You own that shit. You eat that shit. You alchemize that shit. And you transmute it into something incredible. You're a very, very powerful being here. Don't let anything shake you or rock you from your knowing. I love you guys. And I'll see you again soon, okay? If not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. And if not on TikTok, then day after tomorrow. Anyways. And keep your foot on these motherfuckers' necks. Exactly. Exactly, Emma. I love you guys. I'll see you soon, okay?